Okay. So communication. Communication is nothing but transferring some data or some information from one device to other device, or other device to or receiving from other device to this device. Okay. So it can be a data, or it can be instruction, or it can be kind of. So just like a sending something or like a receiving something. So this is, we are calling it as a communication. There are two major types of communication. One is parallel communication and other one is a serial communication. So now, what is parallel communication? Let's take, I have a data 153. Okay, 153 is one integer number, 8-bit number. Got it, right? So this 153, I want to send from this microcontroller. Let's take, this is microcontroller and this is some other microcontroller. So this is microcontroller 1 and this is microcontroller 2. So from microcontroller 1, you are sending data 153 to microcontroller 2. Got it, right? So how this will be transferred in the parallel communication? So parallel communication in the sense, you have a 8-bit data, you have 8 data lines. Got it, right? You have 8 data lines. Now this 8-bit data is transferred, each bit is transferred in one line. Let's take, what is the binary of 153? Okay, so this is binary of 153. So this 153, how it is transferred here is 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1. Got it, right? So each bit is transferred in one line. Each bit is transferred in one line, so that your all 8-bit is transferred at the same in one clock period. This all 8-bit will be transferred from year to year. Got it, right? See, the thing is, from this microcontroller you are transferring 153. So 153 binary is like this. So this first line will be 5 volt. Second line it will go 0 volt. Next line 0 volt, 5 volt, 5 volt, 0, 0 and 5 volt. Now for how long it will happen? Getting right? Again, it is not that like a 5 volt will be keep going for 1 hour. 0 volt will be going for 1 hour. So from year to year you are transferring, and there should be some like a time. For this much time only, within this time like it will be transferred. That is nothing but 1 clock. Got it, right? So for 1 clock period, this within 1 clock period, all these 8-bit will be transferred from year to year, and he will be taking this data here. Got it? So in the next clock, another data, maybe another data is 125. So 125 will be transferred. Next clock, another data 255 will be transferred. Next clock, another data will be transferred. Clear, everybody? Okay. So clock already we discussed. So every microcontroller or microprocessor works based on the clock only. So the basic unit is like the minimum working unit is like it is a clock. So it will take one 8-bit data to transfer from year to year, it will take 1 clock. If it is receiving from year to year, it will take 1 clock. Got it, right? So 1 clock, it will vary according to the controller. If my controller is working on the 1 Hz speed, then for 1 clock, what is the time? 1 second. Correct, right? In 1 second time, only 1 clock will be generated because it is working in the 1 Hz. So in that case, to transfer one 8-bit data from year to year, it will take 1 second time. Everybody clear? So here, from year to year, this line will be on. This line will be 5 volt for 1 second. This line will be 0 volt, 0 volt, 5 volt, 5 volt. So for 1 second time, because it is working in the speed of 1 Hz. Got it right, everybody? If it is working in the 10 Hz speed, if it is 10 Hz, then in 1 second, how many clocks are generated? 10 clocks generated. So it means 100 millisecond for 1 clock. Correct, right? 100 into 10, it is nothing but 1 second. Everybody clear, right? So to generate 1 clock, it will take a 100 millisecond time. So to transfer one data, that is one 8-bit data, you will take 100 millisecond from year to year. Or to receive one data from year to year, you will take a 100 millisecond. Our controller is working in the speed of 20 megahertz. So 20 megahertz in the sense 20 into 10 to the power 6. That is, we discussed 2 7 zeros. That is nothing but 20 crore. 2 crore. Okay. So 2 crore clocks it will generate. It means if in one second time, you will be transferring from year to year 2 crore data. 2 crore 8-bit data you will be sending from year to year in 1 second time period, because each speed is like a 20 megahertz. If it is gigahertz, it will send like a again 1000 times more. It depends on the controller to controller and the processor to processor. It will vary in 1 second time how many data will be transferred from here to there. Ultimately, everybody got how the communication is happening. Okay, and what is parallel communication? Parallel communication is all 8-bit. If it is a 8-bit data, all 8-bit is transferred parallelly in single 1 clock period. Everything is transferred. So just it takes a 1 clock period to transfer this all 8-bit. This is parallel communication. And coming to serial communication, you have only one data line. So here you have 8 data lines. So this also you can call it as a data bus. So all these data lines you can call it as it is a bus. Commonly we can call it as a bus. In this bus total you have 8 channels. Now coming to serial communication, here you have only one data line. Got it, right? Using one data line only, you are going to transfer this 8-bit data 153. 153 binary is like a 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1. So first clock, what will happen? Only one bit will be transferred. First clock only this will be transferred. So that is 1 clock you will take. Second clock 0 will be transferred. Next clock 0 will be transferred. So how many clock you need to transfer this 8-bit data from year to year? 8 clocks you need, because each bit is transferred on 1 clock time period. Okay, since you have only one data line, this is nothing but it is a serial communication. Clear? Now a common like understanding, what is the advantage disadvantage between serial parallel communication? Okay, which is faster? Parallel communication is faster and serial will be slower. Okay, and which is used for longer distance, which is used for shorter distance? Serial is used for longer distance. Parallel is used for the shorter distance. Why? Very good. If it see in parallel communication, you need to connect more wires. Since we are taking 8-bit data bus, 8-bit data bus, so that you have 8 wires. If it is a 32-bit, you will have a 32 wires. Got it, right? So then 32 wires are there. These 32 wires, when you are connecting like a too long distance, no, there is a possible that even one wire like a loose connection happened or one wire got break. What will happen? Whatever data from year to year you are transferring, it will be transferred wrong data. Correct? Now one bit is wrong also, obviously you will get the wrong result. See, instead of this one, if that particular wire is got corrected, then you are sending 0. Got it, right? Then You are expecting 153, but it is going some other value. Clear? So that's the reason the parallel communication is used only for the shorter distance. Serial can be used for longer distance because it's a one wire. So one wire, even if you take little longer distance also, the probability that like goes wrong is very less. If data is not coming up, people can come and correct it because one wire only. So obviously if data is not coming, then maybe lose connection or something. Clear? So difference between parallel and serial is these two things are like a major difference. One is like which is faster, slower, and the longer distance used and the shorter distance used. Okay. Now already we are using this parallel communication. For LCD, you are using parallel communication, correct, right? So LCD, 8-bit data directly you are sending, that is directly displayed. And what else? Okay, as of now, like we have discussed only LCD. So LCD is the best example for this parallel communication. Okay. Now today we are going to discuss about the serial communication, because parallel is like a straightforward. Whatever you have like the data, that all data, the data is like a in the binary form, it is transferred in a one clock, everything will be transferred. But in serial, the serial like what the problem is, there is a like kind of little confusions. Okay, this part can I erase? What is communication? What is parallel communication? What is serial communication?